I did have a nickname in my neighborhood with all the Spanish people. They called me pan de leche.
What's that?
Which is bread and milk. It's why you can't get any whiter than that. You know what I'm saying? It's bread milk.
Hey, like the whole crew was trying to make a nickname. It's like,
no, it was
hey, bread milk. I don't know. You're so white. We just picked.
Like, it was my friend that lived next door to me. They were Argentinian, but his father was, I think, a little mixture or something else. So his father was a little darker. And he knew English, but not as great as, like, the mother knew none. And my friends, they spoke English. But their grandfathers and everybody, like, didn't speak English. And they would bust my chops and teach me curse words. When I was, like, 7, they would teach me all the Spanish curse words. Mm-hmm. So the father called me pan de leche. That was his nickname, white bread. And then I called him negro sucio, which is black shit. That was my nickname for him. Wow.
Did you go home and study that and come back with that, or was that off the cuff?
No. The grandpa told me, call him negro sucio. I was like, oh, he just made me go tell him. Negro sucio. They didn't know I was calling him black shit. And he chased me around the yard, and that stuck. And then, like any Spanish person in my neighborhood, like, it was pan de leche for a little bit. Like, all like the families that knew what was going on. It wasn't like regular people were calling me that shit.
Spanish people got, like, I remember when I was a waiter at the IHOP, there was all these Mexicans in the back, and I was, like, in my 20s, like, kind of losing my hair, very thin on top, and they're sitting there, and they're going, like, I'm, like, in the pass bar doing food, like, hey, clacuache. I'm walking in, I'm like, that's what they kept calling me, clacuache. I'm like, hey, clacuache.
Do you know what it means?
And then I found out it's a hairless, like a muskrat in Mexico that's, like, losing its hair. So
he's just waving, all happy. Just to be accepted by the busboys. Hey, what's happening, guys?
So it was funny because I was like, then I worked at another restaurant and nobody was using it, and so this dude was.
That's got to be the name of your first CD or your second CD, Clockwache.
I told this other waiter was like, he was getting in arguments with the cooks. I think it was at the Olive Garden. I forget, some restaurant I worked at, and I was like, yo, call him Clockwache. He's like, what? I go, say Clockwache. So he's like, hey, fuck you, Clockwache. And the guy just, like, throws a fucking spatula. He's like, you call me Clockwache? He's going to kill him. You Clockwache. And then I did it. I was in Mexico with my buddy Tony, and we're on a bus. Like, all these, like, in Cancun, going to downtown Cancun, and we're on a bus with all these Mexican workers. Just me, Tony, and all these Mexicans. And they're just staring at us because we're just doofy Americans. And I look at Tony, I nudge to him, and I go to the group. I go, Clockwache. And I go, whoa, Clockwache. I was killing on the bus. That's all I kept saying.
The new mayor.
I'm the new
Mexico town.
And then they're like, oh, look, Clockwache, call him Clockwache. It's crazy.
That's how it's said, Clockwache?
Yeah,
like,
Clockwache.
I would think you're, like, watching the clock. That's how
I can't even find English. I can't even find it online.
No?
No, but it's definitely, it's a slang in Mexico. I was looking. Well,
obviously, if the Mexican dude got pissed.
Yeah, the best part was me just, like, waving. Hey!
Yeah, that's so funny.
Hi, guys. Good to see you guys. Clockwache to you, too.